All right, this video will help you out with question number 3 and question number 4. They have fractions involved. But anyways, they do involve the same concept, so I'll just copy and paste it to number 4, the same video. Anyways, just be mindful that your x can be located either on the left side or right side, but regardless, the concepts still work, and the concepts involve understanding what's going on with x and understanding all the operations involved with x. So understanding that as well, and learning that you're using inverse operations to kind of break up some of these operations. So anyways, let's go ahead and look at our equation right now. And remember, the objective is always to find out what x is equal to as a number. And I'm writing my number on this side because I already have my number alone on that side. So x is equal to a number. Now I need to study what's going on with x, and I am noticing that it's involved with the following numbers. It's involved with -5 and a 2. I'm noticing that it's adding the -5, and I'm noticing that x is being divided by a 2. So those are the operations and relationships happening with x. Now I have to kind of target the weakest relationship, which is typically addition and subtraction. So I'm targeting that -5 to get it to move over to 6. So to do that, I'm going to use the inverse operation. So instead of adding, I'm going to subtract a -5. And just remember that when you have these two symbols together, they actually make a big plus. So you're technically going to add a +5 to a -5 to both sides. This no longer exists. This becomes a big fat 0. It does not exist. You're left over now with x divided by 2 is equal to 6 plus 5, which 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. And remember, you can use your calculator to add numbers up, especially if they're negative numbers. So you have 11 on that side. X is still not alone. It still has a 2 attached to it. But we know that 2 is held on to x by division. So we had to do the inverse operation to rip 2 away and to move it over to 11. So the inverse operation is multiplying by the number 2 because we want to get rid of 2. And we do it to both sides because remember, we're trying to organize this equation so numbers are on one side. Plus, we're trying to keep everything balanced because of the equal sign. So the 2's no longer exist for x, and x is now equal to a multiplication problem of 2 times 11. So x is now equal to 2 times 11, which you can also use your calculator again to find out what that equals, and it will be the number 22. So that's your solution for this equation for x. You can, I guess another tip I would probably tell you is if you have a negative number involved in your equation, be careful with it and keep it throughout the problem if it belongs there. So just be careful with negatives. But overall, same concepts work with your problems. Anyways, goodbye.